welcome back to the One Idjit's Thoughts On podcast, plus one edition. I'm Paul Mackey, and I'm here in the Measure for Measure shop on 4th Street East in Duluth, Minnesota with my lovely wife, Darcy.
Hi, I'll fix your zippers.
Yay! And it's warming up here in Duluth, skyrocketing to 10 degrees Fahrenheit above zero and possibly 20 tomorrow.
It is so much warmer in here than it is at home.
Yeah, home is drafty and horrible, and this is a bunker.
I know, I love it.
What bunkers are sometimes drafty and horrible, but this one
is not.
Not.
This one's great.
I'm working nights this weekend, so we set aside some time this morning together to look at Muppets Mayhem Track 3, Exile on Main Street.
I'm drinking coffee.
Me too.
These are important facts.
It's way over there, though.
Oh, my God. What are you going to do without that? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have emergency vodka around here somewhere.
Oh, my... Okay.
I use that for stinky stuff.
Stinky things.
Yeah.
Makes it easier to handle stinky things by drinking some vodka.
No. No, I put it on the stuff to make it not stink as bad.
Oh. Hey, so the brief summary of this episode.
Yeah.
The Mayhem have been accepted by Zed to record their new album with him. At the studio, Zed uses sampling and technical wizardry to cut together a track to the band's amazement.
I have to tell y'all that when they started talking about Zed in the show, Paul goes, "Who's Zed?"
Yeah, because I don't know who Zed is.
Yeah, well, now you do.
Sort of.
Kind of.
He's German.
German.
He doesn't sound German.
No.
No.
Doesn't.
No. And now I'm lost on my summary. But.
But what?
But.
Big butt?
But. Oh, okay. But while Animal is recording using the new drum pad, the studio talkback is unknowingly turned on.
Look, we have a drum pad.
That's not a drum pad.
It could be.
It makes horrible sounds.
It's kind of neat.
What, like the Kiss one?
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay.
Do they get...
Okay. That's horrible.
Chef's kiss.
That's not Chef's kiss.
It isn't. It's like...
I don't know if you were listening. You can't actually hear the...
It's like karaoke weird.
We're not monitoring it, so you can't hear that kiss. That
but
kiss is not a Chef's
remember
kiss.
it.
It was not a Chef's kiss.
Well, it could be.
Okay.
Hey, are you saying that all chefs have to be the same kind of kiss?
What?
All right.
All right. The studio talkback is unknowingly turned on, and Floyd jokes that they wouldn't even need Animal anymore. Animal overhears this and storms out.
I, actually felt for him at that point.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that where, people are talking shit about you behind your back and you totally hear it?
But I've definitely joked around with coworkers about how we're not gonna need us anymore because with all the automation and stuff. So.
Oh, okay.
So I've done the joking.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even talking shit. That was just joking, like the same kind of joking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Nora forgets to introduce Hannah to Zed, and the sisters have a falling out. Animal spends the episode seeking out a new path, and everyone else is searching for Animal.
So their falling out involves Nora becoming homeless and living in her car.
Yes, eventually.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It definitely. I'm trying to remember if I said that in here. No, I don't. Okay, yes. Okay, that's good.
Interrupting,
it's in there.
Darcy.
Yes, it's in there. No. You interrupt because
I know. Otherwise, it's lame.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just me talking to myself like the rest of them.
It's fun to interrupt you too.
Thanks.
It's like the ADHD person's dream because you get to interrupt people.
I need you to interrupt me.
I'm awesome at it.
I don't know how I'm leaving this all in, but I guess I'm leaving some of it in.
We'll figure it out. All right, go ahead.
Animal ends up working as a teppanyaki chef, where they've declared him the chosen one.
Now, Paul, do you remember going to have teppanyaki with me?
No, I never did.
Are you sure?
I'm certain.
Oh, okay, that wasn't you. Never mind.
Okay. The rest of the Mayhem see him on a billboard. Floyd has been revealed, in meantime in flashback, as the one who has always taken care of Animal since he was left on Floyd's doorstep. So Floyd tries talking to Animal, then chooses to sing Bridge Over Troubled Water to Animal to get through to him. The next morning, Moog arrives, but falls through the floor of the shack. He says he's found something amazing down there. But then the episode cuts to credits.
Now, here's the thing. You forgot to say something super important.
Okay.
How cute was Animal as a baby?
Oh, quite cute.
He was adorable.
Yes.
And what did it say on his little sign?
Well, that's coming up later in the summary. Or later
I
in
thought
the
you were done.
episode. No, I got to talk about Animal.
Oh, okay,
or talk
go
about
ahead.
Floyd.
All right.
It's in here.
Be patient, Darcy. I should read this before we do it. It would help.
Oh, weird. All right. So favorite lines, if you like any of them.
You go first. You just do it.
All right. So it's
Uh-oh. Hannah's loving pink aura has turned into a seething nimbus gloom cloud.
And
I guess we've got to let him go to his new true love. Hibachi.
Bless you.
who is this human? Okay, well, I noticed, of course, Minneapolis-born legend James Hong uttering the line, "He is the chosen one." I did not notice at the time, but going over IMDb credits, saw that the office exec who fired Animal from the phone reception was Jennifer Irwin, who Darcy and I previously reviewed when she played the role of Holly Day in Season 1 of Slings and Arrows.
Which I vaguely remember because that was like 14 years ago or something.
Well, if you need to find out what it sounded like, you can still find our Ghostlight podcast out there on the internet.
Ghostlight Podcast.
Although the original Quad Z site is now down.
Is it? Well, I would imagine.
Like, not just frozen, but down.
That's okay.
Yes.
You got your stuff from there.
This episode, we're going to look further in depth at Saara Chaudry, who plays Nora's younger sister Hannah. The characters' ages are not explicitly stated, but the actress's age gap is roughly 15 years, which seems about right as depicted in the show.
Yeah.
While Lily Singh started her career as an adult, Saara Chaudry was a child actress. She appeared in recurring roles on Dino Dana.
Now, what was Dino Dana?
It's a kids show about it's a spin-off of Dino Dan to begin with.
Okay.
And Dino Dan was about a kid who sees dinosaurs all over in real life. And Dino Dana is another kid who sees dinosaurs all over in real life.
Schizophrenic or?
I think just imaginative.
Oh, okay.
They call it imaginative when you're a child.
But if it doesn't go away, then you end up with the fun schizophrenic. And I know that I don't want to say that's actually fun because I have some family members that have suffered with that, and it's actually quite terrible. But if you don't laugh, you cry.
Okay, well, I'll keep it in then if you want. Or I can cut it out.
It's
either
up to
way. And also PBS's Odd Squad. She's also done lots of voice performing for animated series on PBS again, Hero Elementary, Let's Go Luna, and Rosie's Rules. And also Charlie's Color Forms City and a role in Paw Patrol, the movie.
Paw Patrol, the movie. Sorry, I didn't see it.
Me either.
You know, I really like kids stuff, but Paw Patrol just never did it for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. I know that there's probably a lot of kids out there that would really hate on me if they heard me say that, but I was like, this is so contrived.
Well, when Odd Squad came along, our kids were just the right age, so I was able to be a fan of a kids show because there were kids in my life watching it, although I was watching it in the control room.
Iris really liked that one. I think Fox watched it too, but I think that Iris was the one who really enjoyed it.
Yes. History of this Muppet. Floyd Pepper, sometimes known as Sergeant Floyd Pepper, was first developed for the Muppet Show pilot Sex and Violence in 1975. His first name and pink coloration are in reference to Pink Floyd, and his original red coat with gold epaulets plus sergeant title and last name Pepper all add up as Beatles references.
You gotta love Floyd.
In various media over the years, he's been depicted at some level as Animal's keeper, and in this episode, he's revealed to be Animal's adopted father, after someone left a caged baby animal on Floyd's doorstep with a one-word note, keep.
So cute.
He plays bass for the Mayhem, and though Dr. Teeth is depicted as the leader of the band, Floyd actually takes up lead vocals more frequently than Dr. Teeth. He was originally performed by Jerry Nelson, and Matt Vogel took up that role beginning in 2008. It has been said that Floyd was based on a session player and sometime member of both Steely Dan and the Doobie Brothers named Jeff Baxter. So how did they Muppet that? And this time we're looking at Floyd?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to change it on you this time. So, well, last time it just made sense to switch at the time. Mm-hmm. So, at any rate, he's a lot of his construction is, just clothing construction because he's a human,
sure, yeah.
Human Muppet. But the thing that I love most about Floyd is his eyes, because they're vacant, but they are so meaning. I mean, the way the little eyelashes, which are actually, ostrich feathers, move, there's probably... I'm guessing there's like a lever. It probably originally was even just like a popsicle stick or something that was stuck in a pocket and moved up and down would be my guess. But I just always thought that as a kid even, I remember thinking that guy's eyes are cool. And then it's also the same eyes that the Manamana guy has. If you've ever seen that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you could maybe put some pictures up of the Manamana guy too, because
I could.
And I mean, everybody remembers Manamana guy, right?
Of course.
Now, was that originally on Sesame Street?
No, I think it was the Muppet Show, wasn't it?
Okay. Well, I remember it on the Muppet Show, but I believe that I don't know where it originally was, because I know that I've seen a black and white version of it at some point too.
Right.
So, at any rate,
it's probably something they've been bringing back up again and again.
Yeah.
Originally, they said his eyes were supposed to be like reflective panels. That if he was looking directly at you, they would like shine back at you.
Oh, okay. But they ended up doing... I mean, that's the thing, is you like see right into his soul because they're little cones that draw you in. It's really neat, I think.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So what worked? I really liked, personally, that I liked the animal self-discovery thread and the succession of jobs, and it was amusing to see him handling knives as deftly as he normally wields drumsticks.
Yeah. He's just definitely got a good manual dexterity.
Good with his hands.
Yeah.
And arms.
I mean,
and shoulders.
He uses his whole body when he
yes,
does
of course.
He's Animal. So, yeah, I love Animal, and I thought he was a great teppanyaki chef, and it made me really wish I had some teppanyaki because it's super tasty.
Anything else for what worked for you?
Let's see. Well, I don't know. I just thought it was a really cool episode. It was... I really like the animal discovery. I really... and then just how tender the relationship between Floyd and Animal is. Because usually he's just like, Animal, don't do that, or whatever. Trying to keep him in check. But, you see that there's more to it, and it was really touching.
Well, they worked on developing the levels of it through the course of this episode, even, where he was kind of like, wait a second, I guess I kind of am like his dad. Yeah,
like he didn't even think about it that way because, they just start doing their thing as they go through life, so.
All right, well, what didn't work, I'm personally getting a little bit tired of the whole almost recording, nope, not recording.
Yeah.
I'm still interested in finding how it gets resolved, but I'm thinking it better not take 9.5 episodes to resolve it, or I'll be a little bit disappointed.
Or maybe it'll take, like, all of the starts, because every one of them is a start towards something.
Right.
And then maybe there's going to be, like, a miraculous moment where it all comes together.
Well, I'm just saying it better not happen at episode 10 in the halfway through.
It might, and that's all we get, so...
Yeah, one thing it better not do is it better not get down to the end of episode 10 and be like, and now the album is ready and here it
ta-da!
is. But, cut off the next season that isn't there.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, I love the show.
It's a very good show.
I can't say enough about it.
Well, next time, then, will be track 4, The Times They Are A-Changin'.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if anybody in Duluth ever thinks that times are a-changin'.
I don't know. Are they tangled up in blue?
Could be.
Hard to say.
They're all just cuddled up tight in their big brass bed, I think.
I wish I was cuddled up tight in my big brass bed. It's cold.
Happy hunting!
Happy hunting.
You've been listening to the One Idjit's Thoughts On podcast, produced by Paul Mackey in association with Nimlas Studios. Any short clips of audio from shows is included under fair use for commentary purposes, and copyright for that content remains with its original copyright holders. The theme song is Too Good by Jack Mangan and is used by his generous permission. One Idjit's Thoughts is produced under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 4.0 International License. You can find more episodes of this podcast and many other fine podcasts at nimlas.org. You can contact me by emailing idjitcastpodcast@gmail.com or commenting on episodes at nimlas.org.
Let's make our own memories.
Okay, so apparently Zed is a real guy, and he's definitely not afraid of a little self-parody either.